What is up, Transformer Ninjas? Gajo here with my 100th video review. Well, 100th video in general. And it's a special review of Takara Tomy UN-09 United Megatron. Very nice. Very excellent. Megatron is now a gun again, which is awesome because I like Megatron as a gun, and that's the way he should always be. But he's not the original Walter P-38. He is this revolver cybernetic blaster cannon, which makes clicky click sounds when you pull the trigger, which is awesome. As you can tell, he is decorated in some very nice silver paint all over, except for like leg bits and this trigger. But it's not that big of a deal. Doesn't stand out too much because it's not that bad of a color. Definitely like this guy. I picked him up for around 55 bucks or so, and he was definitely worth the buy. He's got some red here, some really vibrant red here. I mean, it looks great, and you might be able to see down, but there's a little sight. Yes, and Decepticon symbol on each side, and it just looks all around very nice. It's got the scope on the top, and this is pretty much it. It's a pretty nice figure, pretty beefy. It's not, you know, super scale. I can barely get my finger in all the way, and then it doesn't click, so I have to let it go. But I mean, it's, you know, for a kid, I mean, this would be boom, big, perfect gun. Now, let's get down to transformation, and this is the fun part, I guess, for some people. So, you don't want to split the shells in half that reveal all this Megatron parts all over the frickin' place. So basically, you just want to fold these down, get them out of the way, and just start pulling everything apart. And basically the transformation is pretty simple once you get used to it. And he's got all these freaking awesome ratchety clicketiness about him that's just beautiful. I love how he ratchets. Snap his back piece and make this easy right away, right off the bat. Get his feet out here. His leg pieces up. Make sure they're up all the way. Attach his other arm here. Spin it around. Pop his head out. Like so. And then get his hands going here. He is very fun to transform. I mean, he's got a very just terribly unique transformation. I mean, it's pretty sweet. This hand always gives me trouble because it is very, very tight. Get my transforming tool here, and it will help and aid me in my transformation. There we are. Alright, and basically we have Transformers United Megatron. If I can get him to stand. Too much bull crap. He's robot mode. Now, let's like that. A lot of people have had complaints about this guy. The only main complaint that I see that's valid is the wings in the back. To me, they don't really bother me because, I mean, if you really want to, you can just kind of fandangle them backwards, and they will work just fine. But, I mean, I really like this guy. He is really nice. Obviously he's got his blaster cannon, which is really cool. It doesn't come off. That's the only part that really makes me mad. I mean, you can like extend it out, but I mean, it doesn't come off. I mean, basically that's it. That's all you get. So I mean, you can stick his face in there. It's pretty cool. And I mean, that's basically it. So I'm gonna set him over there. Looks pretty badass. So let me see. How are we gonna do the G-Spec today? Well, let's transform the G-Spec today. So let me see if I can do this. No, I'm not going to. Let's just transform it. Transform! Okay, we got the G-Spec. The G-Spec, obviously you can tell, is fabulous. I'm just going to run through it real quick. No reason to go by numbers. Let's go. Paint app. Paint app is great. His paint apps are awesome. He doesn't have a lot of gray, just on the toes and the joints mostly. Even his front part of his legs are painted a little silver, so it makes him look nice. Even the gray kind of accents his white accents that would be in the G1, so he's very, 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 very G1 reminiscent. Articulation, fabulous. He is ratchety, clickety, amazingness all over the place. I love his articulation. He has knee joints. He can kind of move his toes, but that doesn't really help. Elbows, shoulders. I mean, he can even put 5mm weapons in his fists if you want to hold weapons. So that's pretty cool. Alt mode. I'm not going to give it a perfect score because it's not the P38, but I am going to give it a really high score just because. And then we got robot mode. Robot mode is amazing because it looks like Megatron. Enough said. Accessories. His barrel is awesome. His gun, his laser blaster cannon's cool. The only problem is it doesn't come off, so I'm not going to give it that great of a score. If it came off, I would totally love this figure, but it doesn't. But I do love this figure still. It's very nice. This is definitely a center point in my collection. Persona. This is Megatron. If you were to look at this, if you had someone from my friend walked in the room and he said, "Nice Megatron, where'd you get it?" He knew it was Megatron. So this guy's persona definitely pulls off Megatron. It doesn't really, the old one's head sculpt doesn't really get his helmet and his face in there. I mean, some people don't like it, but I like it. Anyway, playability. He's very awesome to play with, very stiff. Kids can bang it around, but unfortunately this one has a lot of silvery paint, so I won't be doing it a lot, obviously, but you can transform back and forth. The paint doesn't really scratch at all, and it looks nice still, so I definitely like playing with it. Transformation, awesome. Definitely, it's simple-ish. I mean, it's not too terribly hard. The first 1 or 2 times, it'll take a second to get used to, but like I said, you saw me transform him in less than 2 minutes. Durability, he is super durable. His joints are all ratchety, so he does not have very many loose joints at all. That's what's very nice about him. And overall, when I saw him in the box, it's amazing. He just looks like Megatron. I did see the old RID, Robots in Disguise version of him, or the Universe one, which was like this, except it was more gray on the robot and silver on the gun. But this is the perfect version right here. This is the exclusive Takara Tomy one. I really like it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend picking this guy up for sure. I don't know, I guess I'll give you a quick box shot just because you guys probably haven't seen this, but yeah, that's where he would be in there. And a little Decepticon symbol, picture of his gun, a little Optimus and Megatron on the side. Obligatory shot of Megatron on the side. And there you go. So I mean, nice tech spec down there. He's 78. And some more product shots and more characters. So I would definitely pick up Megatron. This one, if it is in the budget, I would definitely pick him up. But otherwise, at least you enjoyed the video. And obviously, guys, I will hit you towards the end with the close-ups. Peace.